It all started when my gang, Hakuin, teamed up with our allies, N, to fight off Rain Ryu and Race Ryu. They were already clashing with our people and N's crew, so I had no choice but to back up my allies. That moment put me right into their sights. After we crushed them, they weren't happy. Rain Ryu told me to watch my macro. That's when I knew this wasn't just a one-off fight. It was the start of something bigger. Hours later, while I was minding my business, grinding durability on my macro, Rain Ryu pulled up to destroy it. But luckily, I noticed him in time and rejoined before he managed to do any harm. That's when I realized this beef was personal. He wanted to ruin me even outside normal fights. Then, some days later, came the gang war. I got killed in the chaos, and when I respawned, I was weak, healing slowly. I tried to claim our turf when Race Ryu spotted me. He thought I was easy prey. Race tried to kill me, but he couldn't even outpace my healing. Instead of fighting straight, he ran into the bunker, hiding behind the door and ambushing whenever I tried to push in. I had to beat him through the door just to break past him. That's when I caught them both, Race and Rain. The same two who tried to ruin me. Later on, I joined a server where my gang was struggling to pin down Rain Ryu and Race Ryu. They were running all over the place, making it hard to corner them, so I stepped in. The moment I went for Rain, he popped a mode and vanished into a cutscene to save himself. I chased him up into the mountains with one of my allies. We were only SS-rank at best, while they were sitting at SSS+. Outnumbered and outpowered, we got beaten. I had already beaten Race Ryu, but Rain kept slipping away, waiting for me to wear down from other fights and friendly fire. From the sidelines, he taunted me, calling me weak, acting like he'd forgotten I'd dropped both him and Race back at the gang vault. After respawning me from chasing Rain and Race, I gave up on chasing them for now and went after the nearest target, a fake meow 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 impersonator. This clown was trying to tarnish one of our gang members' names. I returned to our base to check for intruders and found a weakling from a rival gang, Authority. He was so frail that me and my ally dropped him instantly. Yet he had the nerve to brag that he wouldn't leave the game, claiming he already called for backup, as if his whole gang would rush in to save him. Soon after, a real threat appeared. One strong, untagged Abrawl user who overwhelmed both me and my friend. Just as we were barely hanging on, Rain Ryu slithered out of nowhere and took the cheap shot, ambushing us when we had almost no health left. He managed to kill me, and while I was still weak on respawn, the fake meow 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 took advantage to beat me. That was when Rain Ryu jumped back in again, taunting me. Finishing me off while my gang held the line inside the base against him and Race. But once I respawned properly and came back, saw me coming, they remembered what happened last time I beat both of them at the vault. Instead of facing me, they tucked the tail and left the gang base, waiting for the fake meow 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 to back them up. Even in their so-called dominance, they needed an impersonator's help to face me head-on. And they act like it isn't shameless at all that they had to run from SS rank. Notice how their cockiness doesn't last. The moment the gang leader Defee shows up to personally clear the base, Rain Ryu...
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
He can't even knock it down fast enough. With Defee holding the line, I heal back up and wake right back into the fight. And just like that, Rain gets dropped. Now I'm the one taunting, reminding him of the clips. Him losing a 2 versus 1. Him scared of a 2 versus 1. Him needing fake meow 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 just to stand a chance. And now, him running the moment real units show up. That's the difference between hype and reality. Unlike his taunts, I'm completely firm. He needs to run away and can't even taunt while standing still because he is planning to run the moment anyone fights back. I'm always standing firm, even when I taunt, because unlike them, I'll always put up a fight. Now, here's the climax of the battle. The final day where I stopped macroing Adam's account. So here's how it went down. I was helping my friend kill an enemy, and after we dropped him, he rejoined. While we were spreading out to find him again, I ran straight into Rain Ryu. Perfect timing. Watch this. Even with my keyboard disconnecting mid-fight, I still beat him down clean. Right here? That's the perfect block. I timed him, stunned, and what does he do? Pathetic. And of course, the moment my ally spawns nearby, Rain's first instinct is to run. Typical coward move. He has speed advantage from his mode, but I still keep up. What you don't see here is even worse. He ran to the docks, where another one of my allies was fighting Race Ryu. Rain could have saved his boy, but instead, he was too scared to even help. He turned the other way around and heads back to the bathhouse. Race died while Rain ran for his life. Some leader, huh? Rain ends up camping on the rooftop like the coward he is. Even with my keyboard bugging out, I knock him straight off into the pond. Now look at this. He's trapped in the water. Too deep to jump out. No more space to run. The hitbox was janky in the pond. But his aim? Even worse. He whiffs his ultimate. And from there, it's over. I finish him. This is my final encounter with Reese and his goon. Well, the moral of the story? Don't trash talk if all you can do is hide behind a bunch of men like a sissy. Or one day, you might end up in a pond where you're gonna have to do a 1 versus 1, where you can get humiliated. Legend has it, these clowns are still bouncing around with temporary gang tags till this day.
Michael, don't leave me here! Michael! Help me!
の鎖から解き放たれた今、俺の邪魔をする者は全て滅ぼす。